Hey ladies, want to learn our patented seamless crochet installation? Keep watching for full tutorial.
Let's start off with the braid down. Go ahead and put some braiding jelly on the back of your hand. You want to make sure you catch all the little flyaways. So you grab 3 strands and you begin to braid. So you see how I'm braiding her hair more in the middle. The actual braid is going in the middle of these 2 parts. So you don't want to braid it too close to the side or too close to the middle part, because then it'll be wiggy. If you do it too close to the other side of the part, then it will be wide. So braid down into the center of where you part it. We're going to go ahead and start braiding down the sides. And then we're going to go around. This is what I call the nape braid. Because it's not pulling, it's pretty good. You want to be secure and not tight. So remember that. I just follow where we ended this braid at and part down. And part where her side part would be at. And do a slight curve when you get to the back, because it helps it to look a little more natural. I have 3 cornrows here. Gonna join them and start braiding them across. Continue to just add the front row of braids into that. I'm gonna join this into the second row so the braid doesn't get too bulky. This helps when you have client whose hair is thick and long. Take the latch hook and put it up underneath the braid. Go ahead and grab the braid we left out. Now we have a braid that is under the cornrow. Now add that braid into the third row. Going across, making sure your braids aren't bulky. You should not have to tail ends or anything like that after you complete your braid down. You're just gonna latch up that one tail, which is the end of the braid, into the cornrow. Alright, so you're taking your latch hook tool and pulling the braid through the cornrows. Go ahead and put the latch hook inside the cornrow. And just continue to tuck her braid in. Continue to tuck that away till it's all tucked into the cornrows. This ensures that none of her hair is exposed during the takedown process. Let's get into the seamless hairline technique. The aim of the game is filling the front of the braid. Direct the latch to where it needs to go. Grab the hair. When you're done filling, you're kind of ending it by putting the hair into the loop and placing that last strand back in front of the cornrow. So then we'll have to pull it on both ends. If you're seeing these loops when you pull it back, then make sure you pull it taut. So I'm just pulling up that last loop so I can see which hair is moving, where it belongs to, and this is moving. So now pull it taut to flatten out the loop. Now we're towards the middle. This is the braid for the middle part. Remember, you're always inserting your latch hook close to your last strand so that you have no gaps around the perimeter. Pull the previous one down. Don't forget to do that. Insert underneath the braid. Grab the hair like so. And you go ahead and loop this one that's in the braid twice.
We won't go too far without having hair on the inside.
There you have it. Just spread out the hair. Make sure it's spread out well.
And pull both legs just now. I did not, but I even it up.
You have your loop, you have your two legs. The thumb is a guide. And these fingers keeping this braid taut, so it doesn't move as I'm doing this non-slip method. You'll see exactly how I'm working here. And the index is going to be guiding too. So the index and the thumb, and this one's kind of holding it, so it doesn't move too much. I'm grabbing one leg, and I'm going to grab the other leg with the index fingers, guiding it into the loop. Then I'm grabbing that last leg, going back to that last leg, and I'm going to be grabbing it twice. Then I'm going to pull it down taut to her scalp. So now we have her hair all in a ponytail. We're gonna go ahead and start blending. The blending is just to create natural looking flyaways. I'm just lightly cutting away here using a thinning shears. Even if you cut too much out, like I said, you can always back home, and if it's too much, you cut out those pieces. But you don't want it to be too much flyaways, just lightly for a natural look. Look how beautiful that is. Now we're gonna add a few layers and lightly thin it out. Absolutely beautiful.